Hey friends, Mike here, December the 28th. We are going to go out to the garden. We're going to see what survived, what didn't survive. The temperature is going up. Like right now it's 55. Today it's going to be upper 60s. This weekend it's going to be 78 for a high, maybe mid 60s for a low for pretty much the next week. So that'll be nice. And then I'm going to bring you back into the kitchen here. I just want to show you a couple of fun things that I think you should try in your kitchen. Let's go take a look and see what we've got. Hi guys, I got a lot of rocks to move. I'm going to roll everything up, so I'm just going to do this on a warp speed. Okay guys, sorry about the wind. It's about 15 to 25 miles an hour. It's going to be 72 today. Right now it's 67. So the rest of this week and the weekend, we're talking upper 70s. So I'm really happy about that. So let's take a look and see what happened. Well, all the snow peas are done. I went ahead and replanted some along the fence here and along the fence here. Looks like the broccoli is pretty much done. I could cut this and see if this will come back. I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. The garlic is fine. The kale, that might be fine. But all the beets, all the turnips, done. Done. Of course the herbs, and we dotted in some garlic in between there. They're gonna be fine. I just gotta get the leaf blower and clean all the beds up. Some of the perennials like the oregano will come back. The arugula, you know guys, arugula will grow like a weed. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this back. It'll probably come back up. All the dill, a lot of Rochelle's flowers are gone. Cilantro. We've got 2 collard greens. We'll just leave them there and see what happens. But all of the other greens, done. Even the bok choy. Now over here, looks like the celery might come back up. I'm gonna go ahead and clean all the dead stuff and we'll just see what happens. Carrots look pretty weak. You know, I might just go ahead and just leave them for a couple of weeks to see what happens. If some of them pop up, fine. The other ones, I'll go ahead and just rip out. The onions that were in this bed, they weren't really coming up too high, so that's good news. Same with the onions over here, we're gonna be fine. So I'm quite pleased with that. I think they'll be okay. They look pretty good. They feel pretty solid. So we'll just, as they grow, we'll just take the dead parts off and clean them up. I'm actually pretty surprised that the cabbage made it. We'll see if we get cabbage. That's pretty cool. Now all the plants that were on the grow table, whatever, you know, the bunching onions, the horseradish, we had these in the garden under the row cover. I don't know about these bunching onions. They look pretty weak. I'll just go to our local nursery. These are the Texas Legends, but I'll just get 1020s and I'll just replant these pots. Horseradish. This horseradish might make it back. And of course our poblanos, I had them wrapped and they were in one of the garden sheds with windows. They didn't make it. I know a lot of you have shared videos too about the devastation. That's okay guys, we had a wonderful Christmas. We might have some carrots. Hopefully the onions will pop back, the garlic. I'm just ready to let the rest of the garden rest. I'm ready to rest, so is Rochelle. And then we'll replant spring. Rule of thumb here in Central Texas is you get everything in the ground about March 15th. We're gonna start seed. I don't wanna start seeds starting too early. We've got some seeds. My timing is a little early, but I'm not worried about it. But we're going to be doing some serious seed starting here the next 3 weeks in our mudroom with our lights and our heat pads and stuff like that. But hey, it is what it is. It was a crazy year. It's not normal. But just to be safe and everybody's doing all right. Those of you that are not feeling well out there, hopefully you feel better. I still have an ear infection. But in general, we're doing good and we had a great Christmas. So let's go in the kitchen. I want to show you some fun things, some happy things. Hey guys, I was kind of going through the kitchen and just some fun things. I think that everyone should give it a try if you haven't done it before. We'll go through these. And I've done videos on some of this. I might do it again. But homemade vinegar, guys, super easy. You can go back. This is an apple, like apple cider vinegar. Real easy to make. Oh, look at that. Look at the mother floating around in there. That's beautiful. The homemade vinegars don't have enough acidity in there for doing any kind of pickling or nothing, but they're really good for salad dressings, flavor enhancements, stuff like that. You can even infuse vinegars with herbs, garlic flavors. This one is one of my favorites. It's a raisin vinegar. Really nice, delicious flavor. So homemade vinegars, we did the videos on that. If you guys have any questions, you want me to do another video, we can. Another thing that you gotta have, I think, is a homemade sourdough. We've been doing this one for about, I don't know, 8-9 months. I'm gonna keep it going. We feed it about 2-3 times a week. And as you feed, I'll do a video on this, guys. This is fun. And I'll make a bread as well too. But as you feed, you wanna empty some of it out, or you can just put it in another jar and have 2 sourdoughs going. Sourdough, really fun, really delicious breads. The smell is just amazing. So sourdough. A lot of you folks are not feeling well. Fermented honey and garlic. Gotta have it. It's a must in the kitchen. We just made this one about 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna go ahead and start making maybe 1 or 2 batches a year until I have a good 4 batches, and then I wanna FIFO them, first in, first out. I wanna rotate them, and you can just keep feeding this with garlic. And it just gets better as it gets older. You could cook with it. You could just do a teaspoon of it. If you're not feeling well, and it's got good properties for helping you when you're sick. Oh yeah, homemade vanilla extract. This one I started in November. Now I do mine different. I do use alcohol. Now there's 2 types of vanilla beans, grade A and grade B. Grade A being the better one. It's got more moisture in it. It does cost a little more. I do use grade A vanilla beans. I just like the moisture, the oils in there, and I'll keep it in this little container so it pretty much stays fresh. But what I'll do is I'll mix silver rum, not vodka. Rum has a nice sweetness to it naturally, and then I'll also go half silver, half spiced rum. That really adds a cool flavor to your vanilla extract. So in this jar, I've got what, about a half a cup of silver, half a cup of spiced rum, and I probably have about 4 to 5 vanilla beans in there. And again, I'll do a quick video on how to do that. And there's some other extracts you can make as well too. Those are fun to do. One other thing that I like to have in the kitchen is an infused olive oil. So this one has Parmesan, rinds, and Romano, Pecorino Romano, Reggiano Parmesan. You just want to put the rinds in there and let it sit for a couple weeks. Now when the rind starts to turn a little dark, pull it out, throw it away. You can always refresh it with a fresh rind. But a little goes a long way. For example, we're going to do a nice simple pasta tonight. Maybe some shrimp or chicken, some capers. What I'll do is, once I cook the pasta, I'll put it in the pan. I'll put about a tablespoon of this infused oil in there, and that just adds a really cool flavor. So, we lost a lot in the garden. It's okay, guys. I'm not worried about it. I'm done with this year, with the drought and everything. Rochelle and I are gonna, if the carrots come up fine, we're gonna replant maybe some of the onions if we need to, but I'm ready to let the soil rest. We're gonna go ahead and compost it, water everything in. Like I said, March 15th is when we really start putting plants in the ground. The beginning of March, the end of February, we can go ahead and think about starting to plant seeds like carrots, beets, especially if you do pelleted seeds, which I like to do. And you guys see my method. I don't like to thin out carrots. I'll plant 1 seed in each little hole. But that's what we're gonna do. We had a great Christmas, and I think we're gonna be taking a road trip here pretty soon. If not New Year's, the week after. We've got some cool plans for that. But we appreciate you guys. Hopefully everybody's feeling good, healthy, happy, and I hope you have a great Christmas. We did. We had such fun. We ate really good foods. Very blessed to enjoy Christmas. Hey guys, you can help us out. We're doing pretty good. We're having fun. We're over 1,000. The best way you can help us if you share. some of our cool videos if you like it on your social media. That'd be fun. And we'll definitely share yours as well too. So hey, take care. Until next time, God bless.